Happy Monday. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News at noon. More drama from the Dillon post office this morning, where the doors opened at 9:31, about a half hour later than expected.
I haven't got my mail for 2 weeks, so I brought a huge bag and I'm waiting in line.
This is the latest of many long lines there, but the first time a police officer has been posted out front.
And we were all peaceful out there.
About 15 people were there when the doors opened. Over the next 30 minutes, dozens more joined them.
Some Christmas stockings that we ordered online, and hopefully we get them before Christmas.
Even Dillon town manager Nathan Johnson was there. He calls this unacceptable.
We've had a lot of complaints. Actually, this morning we had a complaint from a business owner talking about the Postal Service and what kind of impact they've had negatively on their business.
Johnson says the town has little control over the post office or even the building. The doors open when they open.
They are under their own regulations, being a federal building, but I think just the opportunity to work with them, I think to open up their eyes and see what this community expects and desires, I think is one thing.
Vandals allegedly hit the post office late last week, forcing it to close. The investigation there is ongoing. This weekend was the busiest of winter so far on the I-70 mountain corridor. Over 128,000 cars traveled the corridor in 3 days, Friday through Sunday. 6,000 more cars than last weekend, about 2,000 more than Thanksgiving weekend. Charging your electric vehicle at town-owned EV stations in Frisco will no longer be free. Starting January 1st, cost is 25 cents per kilowatt hour to use those stations. All 5 EV stations were free for weeks as part of a pilot program. The Turkey Day 5K in Frisco raised more than $6,000 for students at Frisco Elementary School. Proceeds from race entries go to the STEM program, including a midwinter overnight trip to Francie's cabin for the 5th graders. Local avalanche danger is considerable at most elevations in Summit County and the Vail area. Check the forecast for specifics. In sports, the Broncos beat the Cardinals yesterday, 24-15. The Nuggets beat the Hornets, 119-115. Today, the Avalanche play the Islanders at 7. On the World Cup Alpine Ski Racing circuit, Michaela Schifrin got the win at yesterday's World Cup Super G in St. Moritz. Cross-country star Jesse Diggins also topped the podium at the 30K in Davos. American Alpine men struggled at speed races in Italy. The best finish was 7th from Travis Ganong at yesterday's downhill. Vail's River Radamus took 10th at today's giant slalom. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates. With American Family in Dillon, Americans finally made the podium on Saturday at the Copper Grand Prix, where Summit's own Chris Corning took second in the snowboard big air. Haley Langland also took second for the ladies. American freeskier Burke Irving won the men's ski halfpipe. Tough weekend for Summit High School sports. Boys basketball lost to Battle Mountain Saturday. Girls basketball lost both weekend tournament games. Hockey lost to Cherry Creek on Friday. All high school sports will be on break until the new year. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.